I hope you've prepared for your final exam, Miss Granger.
Absolutely, Professor McGonagall. Thanks to the time turner you lent me.
You may find this a bit more challenging than our previous exercises. Collect all 5 challenge shields to earn a perfect score on your exam. You may begin.
Happy December 18th, guys! We are getting so close, and welcome to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is 1:15 speaking, and the time has come for Hermione to show everyone why she's the best. Now, just like with the Carpe Retractum exam, there's 5 challenge shields. That depends if you're gonna get 20, 40, 60, 80 or 100%. Everyone expects 100% from Hermione, of course, but the first time I played it, she was the only one who didn't get 100%. It's just a fond memory of mine for whatever reason. Also, you will not see these shields tracked in this menu or in the achievements list. You just need to pass, and there are no secrets, officially speaking, in this level, but there are some hidden goodies here or there, okay? Now, just like with yesterday's Carpe Retractum final exam, we're gonna do this twice. First, we're gonna pick it clean of everything, and then we're just gonna see how fast we can run through this challenge. And the Draconifors-Lapifors final exam is especially fun as a speedrun. So let's begin. I don't necessarily like this level as much as the challenge itself, a couple of episodes earlier, but it in many ways will feel very soon, when we get to control a dragon, like a continuation of the Hippogriff flying lesson. Care of magical creatures, so to speak, because this is gonna be a dragon-centric level all the way through. So always make sure to always dig out the Spongify tiles before you access the next rabbit hole, okay? I can't remember the last time I used the term rabbit hole and I meant it literally, not as a metaphor. Huh. Anywho. Okay, there we go. Pretty decent jumps. Ah, this is so relaxing. Doesn't feel like final exam at all. I wish there were final exams at university in England I went to. You know, this set my expectations really unfairly. I was studying a psychology major. The exams had nothing to do with playing with bunnies and dragons. Damn it, England. You disappoint me. Okay, so now, let us get rid of the bandiments whilst getting pumpkins. It is always pumpkins these things produce. Woohoo! I love sliding around after having... see? Getting hit by the venom. It's just so much fun for some reason. I don't think Hermione thinks so, but still. Oh, that was a close call, and there should be another bandimon over here. So this is a really cool design. First we run through this courtyard as a bunny, and then as Hermione, in different ways. I really like this introduction to the level. It's really neatly put together. So that's the first shield, kind of unavoidable. This one is missable, but just very quickly start from left and work clockwise to the right. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh no. Oh, okay. That wasn't so bad. Usually it works on the first time, but essentially the idea is that each armor has a different timer, and at any one point they all need to be in the ground for the shield to appear. It's a neat puzzle like that. Last time it worked when I just repeated that pattern. Interesting, maybe they're randomized each time. Oh boy, now we're getting into this central chamber, so Hermione's gonna be stuck here for the rest of the exercise, but that doesn't apply to the dragon that's gonna be here, okay? So first things first, let's reveal all the panels. Now they're on a timer, so be quick. Nice. Don't get too close or the angle's gonna be wrong and you're not gonna hit them in time. And yeah, this is essentially it. We want to open this grate for challenge shield, this grate for a challenge shield, and this grate to finish. And since we already have 2 challenge shields, you're looking at the 3 remaining ones. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So Hermione, practice those flying skills like Harry did with Buckbeak, okay? And there are goodies everywhere. And the way out, for the dragon at least, is open. So, let's see what's over there. Plenty of goodies, and I mean plenty. I'm not even joking about this. So first of all, we're gonna enter a small atrium, and we should have just about enough time to collect everything that's on the ledges over here. And I'm aggressively checking my notes whilst doing it, because it's so easy to miss a hidden cauldron cake or 2. Let me see. Okay. Okay, excellent, there we go. Alrighty then, now we don't really have enough time for anything else, so we might as well interrupt the cast. Let's collect the beans, the 3rd shield, and save the game. There's another save game book nearby.
Draconifors!
I'm gonna show you what I consider to be the efficient saving method, so to speak. Okay, so next we're aiming for 6 pumpkin pasties and then 5 pumpkin pasties and a cake. By the way, you can go around this, or you can also fly over this wall. It's entirely up to you. The first time around I wanted to take it slow. So 6 pasties, right? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one is over there. And then we're talking about 5 pasties. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the 5th one, but mind the cauldron cake. Very easy to miss. I love this. What a vicious design. Okay, and now we're gonna do a couple of circles around the room, collecting everything that isn't nailed down. Actually, I should be holding forward the entire time to speed up. When you're going up through those gaps, make sure to slow down. It makes it easier then. Okay. God, I love this final exam. Excellent. And if you go all the way up, there'd be a cauldron cake. This is something I was trying to pull off already in the Draconifors challenge.
This could be a challenge.
Yeah. By the way, no penalty for running out of time. It's part of the process here. Especially if you're interested in all the goodies. And each time you re-enter the entire gauntlet, you have to sort of pass through the fireball pickup, so don't worry about running out of those. But there are other ones you can collect as well, as we could see next to the ring of pumpkin pasties when we ran out of time. So let me show that to you. Okay. Excellent. Oh, there's something so calming about this. Part of me almost wishes there was a timer for the Buckbeak flying as well. It's exactly the same kinds of controls, although the dragon always stands still when you hit the floor. Sometimes Buckbeak just glides over ground if that happens. It's a bit unpredictable. And look, another fireball. Just like that, in case you ran out on your way here. Now there be goodies at the top, and there should be, I think, another cauldron cake. Excellent. But let's also visit the gap that's to the top over here. Is there anything hidden on the other side? No cakes. Fair enough. Oh, looky. That's pretty cool. I guess when we run out of this time, I'm gonna save. Let's see if we can still grab a few goodies from down here. We're not gonna finish the circle, but that is fine.
This could be a challenge.
Yay! I'll be honest, guys, I don't know how the first time I played this as a kid I managed to miss one of these shields when they're right here. I guess I just wasn't paying attention and went straight to the middle. Hard to say. Anywho, this I think deserves a save. And let us keep going. So back through a couple of gauntlets now. By now you should have them memorized, really. Okay. And it's always faster if you take it like this. And just imagine how quick this exam is gonna be when we hit the replay button. And we're not gonna have to collect all those goodies. Because what you're after is just opening the central grate really to reach the exit. It's so cathartic to replay this afterwards just for good time. Okay. Up we go. And there should be a hole entering here. And then we want to keep going aggressively down. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, we would have missed those beans. Shoot, I thought this is empty and picked clean already. No. Good thing I checked there. Well, that'd be embarrassing otherwise. Okay. Again, holding forward really helps saving time here, if you have the skill to steer the dragon during it. Now let's go down. The timer should now reset. Excellent. And now there should be 2, 3, 4, and a cake. Yeah, mind the hidden cake here. Excellent. And the dragon's wings tend to get stuck here. This is not a good place for that at all. Okay. And there should be 2 more pasties. Oh, excellent. Yes, please. Go for it. Ah, thank God. No timer here, but the dragon cannot collect the large challenge shield, which is just as well, because we want to pick up these first. Oh, come on, dragon. Cooperate. We're so close. Pretty please. And there we go. Guys, what a relaxing final exam, am I right? Although it is timed, so... But there's no penalty for failing, you can just keep trying again and again. This is why I consider it incredibly relaxing, and a pretty cool final exam, my most favorite in fact. And there we go! And Hermione, you're not gonna get any praise, everyone expected you to 100% this anyway.
You scored 100%, Miss Granger. Exactly what I expected of you.
See?
Thank you, Professor McGonagall. I do wish the term wasn't over so soon. There's so much more I'd like to learn.
Pace yourself, Miss Granger. If not for yourself, for the rest of us.
Well, too bad, McGonagall. Hermione's not gonna pace herself, quite the opposite. We're now gonna replay the final exam, so let's do this as quickly as possible. Okay, no introduction even, fair enough. Okay, and yes, we do need to uncover all these Spongify tiles as part of it. So anywho guys, the rabbit section is gonna be essentially identical to it, minus a few detours for goodies here and there. But the dragon section especially, it's just something you really should experience as a speedrun. Because you can go straight for the exit and it's so satisfying after we picked everything clean. Okay, so... Can the bunny jump all the way there? Oh, wasn't sure. I always thought the cake island is mandatory, but apparently it's optional. Okay, cool, good to know. Alrighty then, and now we're done here. Okay, let's spongify our way to victory. If you want the extra pumpkin pasties, you can of course redefeat the Bandyman, but that's not all we want right now. We just want the best time imaginable. Without calling myself a speedrunner or using any glitches or anything like that. There are actual speedrunners of these 3 games out there. I don't consider myself such. It would be a dishonor to them, I think. Okay. Yay! Okay, made it. Let's not skip this cutscene, because we need the dragon physically out. Excellent. And we need to light the brazier above us. Let's not even waste time for save game books. You'll see what I mean very soon. Okay. Hope we still have the control of the dragon. Excellent, so we can just glide down through the fireball, and we're essentially gonna carry this fireball all the way to the end, and you'll see how quick and easy this is if you ignore everything else. Since we already have the challenge shields, we don't need to repick them up during replay. But what I think is a huge bummer is that there is no music during this. You know what? Let's fix that in editing right here, right now. And this is gonna be so much more enjoyable. Yeah, I decided for the Buckbeak flying theme because, hey, it just scratches the same itch, you know? Okay, so we need to go up as quickly as possible, aggressively so again, and now going down is just about timing these gaps in the floor. Okay. There we go. Excellent. The timer resets each time you cross a certain threshold or milestone. And now... Okay. Oh. Alrighty then. These make me so very uncomfortable. And it always makes me feel almost physical pain when it comes to the dragon. Like, are his wings gonna get clipped? Oh, please no. Excellent. And this, my friends, is how quickly you can beat the Draconifors-Lapifors final exam. Just wanted to show you that, it's really cool.
You scored 100%, Miss Granger. Exactly what I expected of you.
Thank you, Professor McGonagall. I do wish the term wasn't over so soon. There's so much more I'd like to learn.
Pace yourself, Miss Granger. If not for yourself, for the rest of us.
And there we go, guys. Did you enjoy today's episode? Please let me know. Just know that you can rerun every single exam like this. However, thinking of what's up for tomorrow, I wish this wouldn't be the case. Nevertheless, more about that on tomorrow's episode. For today, I hope you had fun, and I'm gonna say farewell only after I say thanks to my absolutely amazing patrons. I would like to say thanks to my free Patreon members, and especially to my loyal Winstons. Blangoopel, Mick, Severin Drex, Enstickle, Katie Danger, Pooh the 2, Basic Branny, Bino, and Alex Clark. Next, I would like to say big thanks to my caretaker Winstons, Michael McConkey, Karavetu, Renegade Derny, Blanket Fox, Jonathan Jones, Dig Debbie, and PD92. I would also like to give special thanks to my brave veteran Winstons, Andrea Paviglianiti, Alexander, and Richard Dearman. And finally, I would like to give one very special thanks to my one and only fine vintage Winston, Akira Foxmind. Thank you all so much for your support of my work, for making this year's advent calendar possible, and also thank you for sticking around for today's second final exam out of 3. Our time has been 2 minutes 58 seconds. This is quite good, almost made it to the 3rd minute. Thankfully we were a little bit faster, and it shows you this is a much briefer challenge than the Carpe Retractum. We will be moving on to the Glaciers exam tomorrow, but not before I explain today's advent calendar icon, the Bobaton logo. Honestly, this was a stupid reason. I just thought, hey, today's Hermione, the star of the show, and this is an all-girls school. There's no deeper thought about this. I don't think Hermione specifically has any particular love for Bobatons, unlike Ron has for Durmstrang, so here we go. Anywho guys, I'm gonna see you bright and early tomorrow for the final 3rd exam.